Hi, I'm Holly Petre with Nation's Restaurant News, and I'm here with Bettina Stern, co-founder and principal of Chaia Tacos. You just got off the stage. Congratulations on finishing your talk.
Thank you, Holly.
I'm sure it's a relief to be back, but let's talk about Chaia Tacos.
Absolutely.
This is a very exciting plant-based brand, but it's plant-forward. So you guys are really about the plants and the food that you guys bring to all consumers. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, so Chaia makes it easy to eat your vegetables. We hand-griddle corn tortillas and fill them with seasonal local produce at the height of its harvesting time with the right spices, the right cheeses, the right house-made salsas. And a taco trio might have a creamy kale and potato, our best-selling taco, a skillet corn taco, or my spirit taco, the roasted eggplant with creamy goat cheese and a very fresh salsa.
That's the one I was thinking of when I said vegetable forward, is an eggplant in my head, so I'm glad that you brought that one up. So let's talk about some of the things that you've done this year. You've had a big year.
You've had a really big year.
You brought on a COO from Shake Shack.
We did.
Which is a really exciting thing. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, from burgers to veggies. So yeah, we met Alan and it felt almost immediately that maybe we'd found the right person. It took us 8 months to bring him on board, and he's been with us for 2, and already things are working smoother. Efficiencies have begun, systemizing things, teams calming down, people are getting to work and concentrate on the stuff that they're probably better suited towards. It's very exciting. He was there for 10 years, and prior to that at P.F. Chang's, has a lot of experience scaling. That is something that my business partner and I didn't have experience with. So bringing in some experts and people who know how to help us grow is fantastic.
And so what are your plans for growth? I mean, that's the topic on everyone's minds at all times, let's be real.
Which is how to grow smartly and how to grow efficiently so that we can get people across the country eating more vegetables.
And so how do you do that? How do you get people to eat vegetables? I mean, we talk about it with kids all the time, but adults are just as bad. I mean, I think here I've barely had any vegetables. How do you get people to eat vegetables?
Well, you have to make them really delicious. So one of the things that with meat, all you need is salt and some fiery heat, and it tastes delicious. But with vegetables, they're grown in the ground, they're dirty, you gotta clean them, you gotta prep them, you've gotta cut them in the right way, you've gotta figure out which cooking method you're gonna use, and then you've gotta figure out what goes well with them. So it's a process to make a chipotle sweet potato hash taco. We had to figure out what was the right heat to roast that sweet potato at. High heat, the answer is. What were the right spices? Chipotle, the answer was. And then we paired it with a fresh sauce, an arugula pepita sauce that's a raw sauce. So there's a freshness, and then a tangy feta. So you just got to make it craveable.
Craveable is exactly what we all want. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Bettina.
Thank you, Holly.